This is it. This is the car that started my car fascination and addiction. 85.5, so the facelifted 944. One owner, there he is. And yeah, I remember with the day he brought that home in a rainy November in Vancouver when I was a kid. He still got it. So over the years I've worked on it and helped him and stuff, but got him doing a lot on his own since I moved to Australia, but it's pretty well kept. One of the fenders was replaced because, you know, back in the 80s he dropped a windsurfing board off the roof onto it. Other than that, original paint. It's got push wheels, the 15s factory, and open it up. It's also got the factory sports seats, so there's a few cracks and a few tears and love marks. The steering wheel is in immaculate condition. Shifter still looks really good. There's a little bit of a cracking on the dash, but that happens with these cars. It was parked outside for a while. Back seat delete. One owner. 187,000 kilometers was his commuter for how many years? 20 years? 20-year commuting. And then still licenses it for 3 months at a time and still drives it around and drives it to work. Fantastic car. So we'll pull it out and have a look at the cold start. Stock exhaust on this 4-cylinder. Sounds pretty good. Starts first go. So it's got the back seat delete on it. A few other things. Put the sway bars off a 944 Turbo S. Got the lower control arm brackets off the Porsche 968, so they're a bit more metal, less rubber, so a bit less deflection. Always that nice guards red. We'll pop the hood and have a look here. So a few little things, just a throttle cam, which increases the throttle response, and the racing dynamics strut bar to stiffen it up a bit more, and a K&N filter. Other than that, it's just regular oil changes and you know, the new ignition wires, but everything else is pretty much original. Very few pieces have had to be replaced on this. That was one that was an important one. The under bonnet insulation, they just fall apart. Yeah, pretty fitting to start my little show of some different cars and friends' cars and things with the car that got me into cars in the first place. Even the washer, the pressure tank is still quite bright without being too yellow. And it looks like we got a little collection of mouse poop happening, so we better get there and clear that up before they start eating the wires. Yeah, that spoiler's still on. Good. It's been a while since you drove it. Oh yeah, those are the seat bolster protectors. Yeah, they're horrible. What do you got? This is that's the roof panel cover, right?
Yep.
Because it's the sunroof version.
Lift this out now. See what it looks like.
Original spare jack tool set.
Used.
Never run. Good. Okay. What's that? There's original tools. hard to find one with those still in it. So we got in the tool set, we got the original gloves, the plastic bags you put down so you don't get dirty. It even has the original, very old touch-up paint. So we can do some spot touch-ups, but doesn't feel too liquid. Probably a bit solid by now, after a few decades. Still have our compressor. That's it. That opens up even with the cords, but never used. So just pump up your little tire saver, spare space saver. So a couple years ago we did the suspension on it when we did the sway bars. Like I said, we also put Coney adjustables in it. And because it's Canada, it's not that hot, we did the aircon delete. So get a few kilos out of it as well. So it's pretty light, or quite a bit lighter now without the back seat, which is like solid metal. But really nice handling car. We'll go hop in and take it for a spin. Something I love about these old Porsches is the door handle. Just the sound and the feel is always just so solid. Love that. New modern Porsches still have it a bit, but the old ones, just compared to everything else, such a difference. Okay.
Let me get spider webs out of here.
Open the sunroof.
Okay, here we go.
There we go, love it. We can always take that panel out, but let's just do that. Okay. Fun fact, I learned to drive manual in this car. Still one of the best handling cars I've ever driven. Not the most powerful though, but definitely a great handling car. Yeah, it's just real precise in the steering, isn't it? They use this as a benchmark when they started developing the Toyota 86 platform. And of course the FC RX-7 is not too dissimilar either. Turn to drive. Oh, just the doors feel so good on these. The gear selector is how old? 30-something years old, and it feels better than my numeric shifter we just put in the Boxster in the what a difference. like an MX-5 or the small motor Boxsters. It's a momentum car, so it's just nice and easy to drive flat out around town, and you're not going to go to jail.